Just want to start, what are your overall impressions of the hire of Jerry Stackhouse?
Well, I like Jerry as a coach. I was fortunate enough to play against him, so that tells you that we're in the same age bracket. But, I like, as Jerry talked about in today's press conference, about, him having to deal with a revolving roster from one year to the next. So there's a lot of similarities. It's, at the end of the day, it's basketball. I think he understands. Now the question, and what I think is very important, and I think he understands the importance of this, is the ability to get the right player, or should I say the right coaches, on his staff that can help bridge that gap, to help him understand, and not necessarily the basketball aspects of college, but all the things that were required from a college coach. And I think that's the one thing that, he'll probably be a little surprised by, but I think at the end of the day, it's nothing that he can't handle, as long as him and Malcolm and the university are always on the same page.
You may have touched on this in your answer just now. It's been tough for NBA guys to win at the college level. Do you see anything that makes him different?
Well, we don't know that yet. That's the thing. I mean, we'd like to say yes, because of the makeup, the intelligence, who Jerry Stackhouse is, the successes and the failures that he's had at all the different levels. The college level as a player, obviously the NBA as a player and an assistant coach, and the G League as a head coach. And the question is that, and what I've seen so far, to answer my own question, is that, he seems willing to, listen, to accept failure, but also to learn from it, as he talked about some of the coaches that he's played for, played against, but also, the resources that he's had at the different levels, that he's used those resources to expand his knowledge. He can now take that knowledge and use it at the college level.
You guys have had success. You had success on good teams here. Kevin had success with some teams. But since Roy Skinner retired, there's only been one coach who left here with a winning record in the SEC. What has made it so tough here to win consistently in this league?
Well, I think the league has always been better than people have given it credit for. But I also think that, where Vanderbilt, I think, may be different than some other schools here. And I'm not necessarily comparing Vanderbilt to Kentucky, but a team that we play every year in our league, or an Arkansas who's now just hired a new coach, or, to an Alabama that's in a position of has hired a new coach. To maintain that consistency, I think the coach has to be on the same page, the athletic director has to be on the same page, and the university has to be on the same page. And I think we know that there's been some discord in the years past of, establishing that, because it's, when you use the word resources, it's not just about players. It's about, the ability to use the necessary resources from a financial standpoint, but also from a facility standpoint. So, it always seems like here at Vanderbilt, we're a little bit behind the curve, but I think with Malcolm at the helm, he's trying to press the fast forward button instead of just the let's move forward button, and I like that.
There's been complaints at times that maybe former players weren't kept in the loop well enough over the years. Do you see Malcolm maybe making strides? I would say that just you being here is a step that maybe the answer to that is yes.
Currently, yes. You're exactly right. I mean, there's a lot of us that stay in touch through text, through emails, through phone calls that have not, liked the way that things have gone in the past. I think they see former athletes and former students more as dollar signs than actually people. And I think, I'll be honest, I've talked to Malcolm about that, and I think that needs to change. And one thing I liked about Malcolm was he says, I'm not a behind the desk guy, I'm an in front of the desk guy. And I think that, since day one, he, even before he started on February 1st, I think he's done a very good job of that. I think he realizes that, he's got a long way to go, but I think he's started out the right way. I've been appreciative of that. That's one reason why I'm here today, is not only to support Jerry, but also to support Malcolm. And until they prove otherwise, I will continue to provide that support.
Thank you, Will.
All right.